Hot Springs National Park is located in Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's about 1 hour west of Little Rock and about 2 hours northeast of Texarkana. This free-to-get-in 5,500-acre park protects the historic Bathhouse Row, the hot springs underneath them and around them, and the surrounding Ouachita Mountains. When you visit Bath Row, it is in the middle of the city, and they do offer a free parking garage. If you search Exchange Street Parking Plaza, it's right across the street from Bath Row, which makes it super convenient. So you just park there, and all you have to do is walk about a block across the street, and you're right there on Bath Row. And for our camping friends, they do have a campground called Gulf Gorge Campground. It has 43 tent and RV campsites. It's $34 a night, and they have 30 amp and 50 amp electric hookups, and they have water and sewer connections. I'll put their link in the description below because reservations are required. And now I'm going to give you a brief history of the area so you kind of understand what you're seeing now. In 1803, America first acquired this land from the French in the Louisiana Purchase. And the first settlers of this area saw the potential as a health resort, and by the 1830s, cabins and a store were built up around the hot springs. And by April 20th, 1832, President Andrew Jackson signed legislation making it Hot Springs Reservation, technically making this America's first protected land. But we didn't have the National Park Service yet, nor any legislation or people to control it, and people were still settling upon this area. The Great Fire of 1878 cleared the way for the government to come back in and establish more strict standards for the bathhouse construction, changing it from a rough frontier town to an elegant spa city. By the early 1880s, the government enclosed the hot springs in an underground arch. The arch was then covered with earth and landscaped into a pleasing park. And on March 4th, 1921, it became the 8th national park, Hot Springs National Park. And by 1923, all the wooden Victoria bathhouses that were built in the 1880s were replaced by fire-resistant brick and stucco. And the famous Bathhouse Row is what you see today. The first place we stopped is the Fordyce House. This serves as the park's visitor center ranger station, where you can pick up a park map and get general information about the area, and you can get junior ranger supplies here. It's also a museum where you can tour the largest of the bathhouses at 28,000 square feet. It has 3 main floors, 2 courtyards, and a basement. And if you like these informative travel videos, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Did you know that Hot Springs National Park is the second smallest national park in the U.S.? The first smallest is the Gateway Arch National Park in St. Louis, Missouri. We went on a cold winter day in December, and we could just imagine what these warm hot water spring baths must have felt like. Now, there are no outdoor soaking opportunities here, but they still do offer warm hot spring baths at 2 of the bathhouses, the Buckstaff and the Waupaw, with a fee, of course. These are more like modern day spas with updated facilities. Don't forget to stop at the Lamar Bathhouse, where this serves as the park's gift shop, where you can try the hot spring water or quaff the elixir, as they used to say in their heyday. And you can also buy in bottles and fill up and take home some spring water if you want to. At the end of Bathhouse Row is the hot springs fountain, where you can touch and feel the hot spring water, and then right from there you can get on. There's a small trail behind all the bathhouses, which would take you right to the hot water cascade, which is a must-see.
Mom, my face is cold.
The steam feels good. Yeah, it is too hot. You can't really do it for very long.
Oh, you can go up there and see the water?
Oh, that's hot.
Like,
Yeah, you can walk.
It's scalding for sure.
Oh my God.
And make sure you walk up behind it. You can get good views from it from the top.
Right, they're taking all that old plastic off.
And if you need an afternoon caffeine fix like I do, the Hale House sells Starbucks. Like I told you earlier, this city is surrounded by the Ouachita Mountains, so we're going to take a short 9-minute windy road drive up to the top to the Hot Springs Mountain Tower. At the bottom of the tower is a gift shop, and where you will pay for admission if you want to take the elevator ride up to the top of the tower. And general admission for adults is $13, seniors is $11, military and first responders are $11, gold pass holders is $10, youth is $9, and children 4 and under are free. And they do offer group rates of 15 or more. The adults are for $8 and youth are $5. This park has the best of both worlds. It has the city with all the amenities and lodging, plenty of food options, shopping, and then you just take a short ride up into the mountains, and then you're in the mountains. And this park has 26 miles of hiking trail because you're surrounded by these beautiful Ouachita Mountains. You get a really good view of them from the top tower. Wish it was a clearer day though, but and right here from the parking lot at the mountain tower, you can get on a bunch of different hiking trails. We just walked a little bit on the Hot Springs Mountain Trail before the sun went down. That's the only bad thing about traveling in the winter. The sun sets so early.